How do cats choose their favorite person? My cat, Margot, is very selective. She's affectionate with me and her animal housemates, but other humans have to spend months winning her trust. In fact, I usually tell pet sitters that I have 2 cats and one ghost because Margot so rarely comes out of hiding for strangers. But with me, it's a different story. She regularly wants to cuddle and prefers being close to me when I'm home. Suffice it to say, I'm definitely my cat's favorite person. More than dogs, cats tend to be picky about human companionship. If you've ever befriended a selective cat, you understand how special it can feel to be their chosen favorite. Have you ever wondered how and why someone becomes a cat's favorite person? Here's the story behind their preferential behavior. A brief history of cats and people. Cats and humans have been connected for many millennia. Scientists believe people started taming wildcats up to 12,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent, where people first invented agriculture and stored surplus grains. Grain stores meant mice, and who loves mice? You guessed it, cats. Wildcats suddenly had easy access to prey and moved in closer to humans. At the same time, people started keeping and taming cats. The domestication of cats had begun. These days, it's widely accepted that cats domesticated themselves. They learned that people were an excellent source of food, so they decided to stick close by. Of course, that's a very abbreviated version of a more complex process. But the trend of cats as a species choosing humans as a food source relates to why individual cats choose individual humans to love. The motivation is very similar. Cats choose their favorite person based on a combination of circumstances, resources, and personality. Early bonding helps. When kids are very young, between 4 and 9 weeks of age, they don't perceive fear the way adult cats do. During the early socialization period, regular handling and exposure to different types of sounds and smells can help kids grow into well-adjusted, human-bonded cats. In addition, when kids are old enough to be removed from their mother, they rely on the new safest figure in their life to be their trusted caretaker. So cats who have been with their owner since kindhood tend to bond closely to their favorite people, but it's not a perfect science. For one thing, kids who are exposed to a wide variety of people may grow up to be comfortable around humans but a bit aloof because they haven't bonded to one person in particular. And kids who only spend time with one human can be loving and trusting with that person, but fearful of others. Personality comes into play, too. What you see in a kin is not always what you get when they're an adult cat. Early bonding is just one way cats choose their favorite people, but it is far from the only way to bond with a cat. Just ask anybody who's adopted a loving adult cat. Communication with your cat is key. Whether you meet your cat when they're an adult or kin, you have to learn how to communicate with them effectively and anticipate their needs. John Bradshaw, a cat behavior expert and author of the book Cat Sense, explains, cats demonstrate great flexibility in how they communicate with us. From meowing to head-butting, cats talk to their people in different ways depending on the situation. The best cat-human relationships are ones in which the human adapts to the cat's preferred style of communication. That communication style may not include physical touch. Being a cat's favorite person doesn't necessarily mean they want you to pet. Cat's favorite person may be the one who makes them feel comfortable and safe just by being in the same room with them. Over time, you and your cat will learn how to best communicate with each other. In fact, Bradshaw says that some cats and their people develop a unique vocabulary that they both understand but is not shared by other cats or people. If you're the one person in the family who knows the difference between your cat's good morning meow and their feed me now meow, then you might be their favorite. Personality matters. Anyone with multiple cats can tell you every cat is unique, and their preferences can depend on several different factors, from early socialization to breed type to plain old personality quirks. The best human-cat relationships are ones where the human recognizes the cat's uniqueness and cares for them accordingly. In other words, you can't always tell why a cat likes one person more than another. The best you can do is take care of your cat, learn to communicate with them through attention and affection, and watch for signs that they're happy and comfortable with you. If you're the person they choose to spend the most time with, then chances are you're their favorite.